I'm on page 235 of our Osborne book, Statistical Functions. In exercise 4, we're going to look at removing duplicates, adding comments, and creating moving average charts with an existing spreadsheet and creating a new one. You'll need T6 Sales Export. We want to save that as T6 Exercise 4. So if I go to File, Save As, I'll call it T6 Exercise 4. Make sure you change your file format to Excel because it could be that it's on CSV. When you're done, save your file. We want to widen column B and F so we can see all data clearly. So if you go between B and C on the line, double click, and F and G on the line, double click. We want to wrap text row 3 for our column headings. So I'm going to go to Home, Wrap Text. If you look, our customer reference has got a few empty gaps. We want to basically enter those gaps with CCUST6, but rather than adding them manually, we want to do a find and replace. You will find and replace here, but unfortunately I'll have to go to edit. Right, as I'm looking for a blank field, I'll leave that blank, and in replace with, I will put in CCUST6. When I'm done, my best thing that I should have done was highlight my data. So I'm just going to close that down. I'll explain why in a second. The reason being is if I would have pressed replace all, that would replace all the empty cells here and within my spreadsheet, which is not what I want. I only want it in the customer reference. So by highlighting it, the computer knows only to look in that area. So now I can go replace all, and you'll see that's been done, and they found all 6 replacements. Just take a quick second to scroll down to make sure there is nothing empty, and then we're sorted. We're now going to remove any duplicates. Before we do that, we want to have a closer look, and we're going to use sort. So I'm going to come here, custom sort. You'll see the first layer that I want is customer reference. I want that to be A to Z. I want to add a layer. I want that to be invoice date. I want that to be oldest to newest. I need another layer, net value. I want that to be smallest to largest. Tax, smallest to largest. Gross value, smallest to largest. And lastly, due date, oldest to newest. Just make sure there's 6. When you're done, click OK. Now the reason why I've done that is because we want to look at this. 7 and 8 is identical, which means it's a duplicate. So we want to remove our duplicates, and this is the way we're going to be able to check to see if it's been done. So what I would recommend is that we highlight the table. We go to data, and we go to remove duplicates. I want to remove duplicates for gross value. So gross value is A, B, C, D, E. So I'll select off and I will select D. When I click OK, that's removed 18 duplicates out of my 30. But that's not what we really wanted, as some rows have been deleted with the same values, but it was from different customers. So what I'm going to do is click OK. I'm going to undo it, bring it back. I need to make sure that my last row is 51. It is excellent. So I'm going to now go back to remove duplicates, and I'm going to leave all the ticks, and I'm going to click OK. It's now found 16 of 32. I need to make sure that my last row is row 35, which it is. So I've done the remove duplicates correctly. Save your spreadsheet using the same name. And we've finished this stage.